Talk about a place with a nature view that you enjoy. You should say where it is, how you found it, why you chose this place, and explain why you find this place enjoyable. Planning. Where it is. A small park near my house, surrounded by trees, a lake, and walking paths. How you found it. Discovered it while walking. Why you chose this place. Looking for a peaceful escape from the busy city, the perfect place to relax and enjoy nature. Why you find this place enjoyable. The tranquility of the lake and the fresh air, watching the birds, and listening to the rustling leaves, a perfect spot to unwind, read a book, or take a peaceful walk. One of my favorite places with a nature view is a small park near my house. It's just a short walk away and surrounded by tall trees, a serene lake, and well-maintained walking paths. The park feels like a hidden gem, offering a peaceful setting where you can enjoy the sights and sounds of nature without going too far from home. I first discovered this park during one of my evening walks through the neighborhood. I wasn't intentionally looking for it, but I stumbled upon it by chance. The moment I saw the greenery and the tranquil lake, I knew it was special. Its peaceful atmosphere stood out to me immediately, and I've been visiting it regularly ever since. I chose this park because it provides a refreshing escape from the fast-paced city life. Unlike the bustling streets, this spot is quiet and calm, with the soothing sound of rustling leaves and birds chirping. The lake adds to its charm, reflecting the trees and sky beautifully. Sometimes I bring a book or sit by the water, letting the natural surroundings help me unwind and relax. What makes this place so enjoyable for me is how it allows me to reconnect with nature and clear my mind. Whether I'm walking along the paths or simply sitting by the lake, I always feel more at peace after spending time there. It's a perfect place to take a break from daily stress and appreciate the beauty of the natural world. To ensure clarity and coherence, all the sample answers follow the same reliable structure. Answer the question directly. Begin with a clear and concise response that addresses the question head-on. Explain why. Expand your answer by providing a logical explanation or reasoning. Give an example. Support your explanation with a relevant and specific example to illustrate your point. Explain the alternative opposite. Conclude by offering an alternative perspective or contrasting idea, demonstrating your ability to consider different viewpoints. This method not only helps you organize your thoughts, but also enables you to deliver well-rounded and convincing responses that impress the examiner. Why do people choose to relax in nature? People choose to relax in nature because it provides a calm and peaceful environment. Being in nature allows individuals to disconnect from the busyness of everyday life, helping them to recharge mentally and physically. For example, many people go hiking or visit natural parks to escape the stress of work and city life. However, some people may prefer indoor activities like reading or watching TV to unwind, as they find these more convenient or enjoyable. Do you think spending time in nature has benefits for mental health? Yes, spending time in nature has significant benefits for mental health. Nature has a calming effect that can reduce stress, anxiety, and depression. Research shows that being in natural environments lowers cortisol levels, improving overall mood and well-being. For instance, studies have shown that walking in green spaces can significantly lower anxiety. On the other hand, some individuals might prefer more structured activities like meditation or therapy sessions to manage their mental health, especially if they live in urban areas where nature is not easily accessible. Are there any disadvantages to living close to nature? Living close to nature has some disadvantages, such as the risk of natural disasters like wildfires or floods. For example, living near a forest or river may expose residents to these risks, which can be stressful. Additionally, rural areas may have limited access to healthcare, education, or job opportunities. However, some people may feel that the peace and beauty of nature outweigh these potential drawbacks, and they may enjoy a simpler, quieter lifestyle away from the city. How has the way people interact with nature changed over time? The way people interact with nature has changed from using nature for survival and resources to enjoying it for recreation and relaxation. In the past, nature was seen as a place for hunting, farming, or collecting resources, while today, many people visit nature for leisure activities like hiking or birdwatching. For example, in many cities, people now visit parks and nature reserves for activities like yoga or picnics. However, some people still view nature primarily as a resource for sustenance, especially in rural areas where agriculture is a major activity. Where can people enjoy nature in a city besides parks? People can enjoy nature in cities at locations like botanical gardens, along river walks, or in community gardens. For instance, some urban areas have transformed old industrial sites into green spaces where people can walk, relax, or participate in gardening. Alternatively, some people might prefer to enjoy nature in more secluded locations outside the city, like camping in the mountains or visiting national parks, which can offer a deeper connection to the environment. How can urban areas incorporate more natural spaces? Urban areas can incorporate more natural spaces by developing green roofs, creating more public gardens, and establishing urban forests. For example, some cities have introduced tree-lined streets and vertical gardens to improve air quality and provide places for residents to relax. However, it might be challenging for heavily urbanized areas to prioritize green spaces due to limited space and funding. In such cases, it might be more feasible to focus on improving existing parks or creating smaller green spaces in unused lots.